This one is real. We're watching the opening moments of what could be an enormous natural disaster.
Isn't it funny how that Fox cube just seems to be getting bigger and bigger, larger than life? Turns out that lady with the red dress, I think her name was Janice from the last Fox Cube alert.
Take a look at the latest track. As you can see, Category 2 moving through the Bahamas. It hugs the coast Friday into Saturday, but look at what happens as we head into early next week. The worst case scenario right now, moving right into millions upon millions of people. And this could cause extensive, catastrophic damage. I'm not just standing here making this stuff up. I want people to really
be afraid. Be very afraid. And I want you to pay very close attention to the telly for further instructions and do everything the government says. And the reason why I'm wearing this red dress is because I urge you strongly not to donate to the Blood Cross. The Red Cross.
The Forgotten Borough. That's what people living on Staten Island are calling their neighbourhoods, which took a direct hit from Sandy. There's no power, no hot water, no reliable mobile phone reception, and no help.
Sanitation, they don't help us. And Red Cross, nobody. Nobody, only the 4 of us. Only 4 of us.
While most of the media and political attention has focused on nearby New Jersey and New York City, Staten Islanders say they're being ignored. Their borough president lashed out at the Red Cross, calling the organisation's absence a complete disgrace.
So all these people making these big salaries should be out there on the front line, and I am disappointed. And my advice to the people of Staten Island, do not donate to the American Red Cross. Let them get their money elsewhere.
Not to worry, the Blood Cross does get its money elsewhere. They held a telethon on Friday. The commercial-free 1-hour telecast organized by NBC Universal, Hurricane Sandy Coming Together, included appearances by Billy Joel, Jimmy Fallon, Steven Tyler, Mary J. Blige, Tina Fey, Jon Stewart, Whoopi Goldberg, Danny DeVito, and NBC News' Brian Williams. Today's show co-anchor Matt Laurer was host. By the looks of how much money they must have made off that telethon, you would think that the Red Cross will be in Staten Island tomorrow, but think again. In order to see how all this fundraising pans out, all we have to do is go to one of the hardest hit places of Hurricane Sandy, Haiti. Remember the earthquake? Remember the Bush-Clinton Fund and the thousands of NGOs and do-gooders that came up to the United States to fundraise for Haiti? Well, you know, Haiti, 2 years after that massive earthquake, they're still living in tent shanty towns. They estimate that there's one toilet for, 230 people in Port-au-Prince, and sanitation, cholera. Like, the Haitian people never got any of this aid. The Canadian International Council estimates that $5 billion was donated to the Haitian Earthquake Relief Fund. If that's true, where did all this money go? In the face of these conditions, Haiti remains the non-governmental organization capital of the world. Before the earthquake, there were more than 5,000 organizations on the ground in Haiti, from the International Red Cross to any number of church and civic organizations. Haiti is replete with people of goodwill who are there to make it a better place to live. Each of these organizations conducted their own fundraising campaigns after the earthquake and collected millions of dollars. With millions of dollars at our disposal, do we really lack the ability to support basic sanitation and clean water? Do we lack the ability to stop preventable deadly waterborne disease right off our coast? What happened to the money? Many of the charities on the ground have reported they are setting aside a portion of their donations, sometimes up to 70% for the reconstruction period. It's clear from the outpouring of support many of those who donated from their own scarce family budgets believed they were giving to save lives immediately in the face of a preventable public health emergency like cholera. Many will be surprised that more than half of their donations continue to sit in U.S. banks. My organization has attempted for nearly a year to get the Red Cross to account for the money they collected for Haiti. In a recent meeting, I was told that 70% of their donations remain in reserve for longer-term reconstruction. I wonder if Bruce Springsteen played his smash hit Sandy during this benefit concert. I don't think that would have been a very good taste. I was quite intrigued how Alex Jones seemed to have his foot through the floorboard in terms of weather modification on this one. He had all the experts out, and you know there's a lot of armchair scientists coming out of the woodwork who sound like they know what they're talking about. I watched this video. Pretty interesting. She's talking about infrasonic undulation was stirring the storm, and she gives a whole array of examples, but I can't make out anything in this chaos. Chem dumps, she kept saying, you see that, and I couldn't see a damn thing. But I wouldn't be at all surprised. Here in Montreal, we have a river that skirts along the side of the city, and they're constantly spraying in there. And no matter how clear it is, there's always a bank of cloud over the river. And quite a while ago, I read in Weather Wars, Owning the Weather by 2025, that they intended to do that, and they're doing it. So I'm pretty sure the same holds true for the coast of the United States and in the ocean there. They probably spray along the coast like crazy, and I saw a lot of chemtrail videos that were happening while that storm was making its way up the east coast. So that hurricane, when it's doing that, it's sucking all these chemtrails in like a vacuum cleaner, and one can only guess how that influences the storm or steers it or whatever, you know. And there was a lot of massive HAARP activity going on. I don't know what to believe anymore in terms of HAARP. You know, sometimes I get the feeling that they have all these things in place to make the elites look more powerful than they are. And then on the other hand, when I read about all their whacked out plans for our future, I tend to think that steering the storm into the most populous area in the country is child's play for them. It's hard to guess why they would do something like this. You know, a lot of people think it's because you know, Romney was winning in the swing states in the East, and that, you know, this benefits Obama, and it kind of seems to benefit Obama, and I kind of think that he's going to end up winning the presidency again. It'll be a carbon copy of Clinton. Nobody could believe when he re-won the White House, so Obama will do it too, I'm pretty sure. Romney's just a dog and pony show. Instead of going to the convention centers and voting for these panhandlers, you know, we should be going there with ropes and bats and whatnot to hang these panhandlers from the lampposts, you know. You know, give a whole new meaning to the term swing state. Maybe then they'll smarten up, because right now they're just so corrupt that when a storm like this hits, they don't look at it as a tragedy. They look at it as an opportunity, and so do the relief agencies. The entire system seems to be so completely corrupt. I mean, there's a lot of good people in the lower level, of course, but they just basically serve our own demise because the higher ups are always completely corrupt with their own agenda. Anyways, I wish all you people hit by this storm, you know, well, the good luck. I mean, if New Orleans or Haiti is any indication. Anyways, we send our love out from Canada. I'd like to thank all my friends for spreading the word that I'm back here on Police State Radio. And this subscription base is starting to climb. Anyways, I'm sure there'll be a lot more stuff to cultivate from this shitstorm. I'll see you later.